thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. Let me preface before I do anything with, yes, I do have a bias. My bias is that I do not like the agency, not the VTubers inside. The VTubers inside are all wonderful people. The agency is the one that I have an issue with. The agency on the left, Nijisanji Ien, and Nijisanji Official, Nijisanji itself. But that does not mean that I will be happy just, S-ing on people's parades. For example, Nijisanji Tekken, yes, it did not do well. That's what I'm pointing out here for you guys. But that doesn't mean that they didn't try hard. That doesn't mean that Rosemi, Doppio, and also Kotoka, that they all didn't try their very hardest to make this a very fun event for everybody, an enjoyable event for the fans, and something that would be successful. As we know, Rosemi is a wonderful person, so is Doppio. Kotoka has had mental health hiatus in the past, and I'm glad that they're working on bettering themselves. I am not just an outright hater just to hate on people. So while it is interesting to see the Phantom Thief Golf collab do better than Nijisanji Ien, what this shows you, what I want to show you with this is the debuff that happens when you are a part of an agency that does not care about you, an agency that only cares about money, an agency that treats you like trash. That is what happens, and people see it. People have found out about it. So unfortunately, even though Rosemi, Kotoka, and Doppio, I have nothing against them. Yes, Kotoka has had a foot and mouth moment in the past. Of course, they've all made mistakes. Humans make mistakes. But I'm not going to revel in the fact that they aren't doing well. I'm not. Because what does this mean? This means that these three tried their very hardest and weren't able to succeed because of the company they're a part of. And that, more than making me want to laugh at them, it makes me angry. Very, very angry. That an agency could treat people this way. That an agency could diminish the hard work and the effort that people put into this. And of course, Kurosanji is going to be making fun of them, because of course they will. And it says, saddest event hosted by Rosemi. Funny how this is the second time she mogged a massive Nijisanji with simple streams. I always hate how this kind of collab can't be done the Livers channel instead of the main channel. It is the least thing that can be done to actually help the Livers who go far out of their way to hold this kind of event by giving the channel extra views and subs. So there are rational people in here. Of course, a lot of times, like Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, this is, of course, trying to make fun of people. Big oof as well. Hololive, The Broken Promise was something else here. Another thing, here's a difference. This is, of course, a large collab, but this over here, Broken Promise, was also something that was very, very, very look forward to. A lot of people were waiting for this to happen. It is a different thing. This is more like a concert, more like that type of thing. Than this type of event. They're both events, so technically they're both a little bit similar, but they're different types of events. So of course, and it says, bro, even the unofficial live stream of the Phantom Thief concert has more viewers. Of course, because people enjoy those. Of course, I'm sure. I'm not pushing this, but I'm sure if, for example, Rosemi were to leave or others were to leave and they were to be doing their own stuff, there would be the Nijisanji, the ex Nijisanji buff going for them as well. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Take it for what it is. Yes, I understand my biases, but my biases will not make me make fun of the individual livers for doing this. I just hate Nijisanji Ien for making it so that all this effort is just to waste. It's wasted. It's wasted on it. All the effort they put in is wasted because they are part of Nijisanji, unfortunately. A little bit of meme time with Nami. Of course, whenever I do meme time, it's not to make fun of the person. It's just finding funny moments and enjoying them with you guys. She says in one moment, after some math, if we let Sonic and Shadow and Preg, they could have 200 plus babies. It says, who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Yes, that's Nami. That's why a lot of people love Nami. That's why Nami is a lot of people's Oshis. Because of those random moments that will pop up and make her streams very, very enjoyable. Now, I have no clue if this was I know the community can be very trollish, especially when it comes to any kind of esports people, any kind of people who do that. But I'm not sure if the way that they were acting, the way that they were reacting, and whatever, was a troll itself, or it was honestly someone who didn't expect their subathon to end, their uncapped subathon to end so quickly. Axipalm, which is a VTuber, Fennec Fox, mentioned, bro, to get even one sub is insane. Economy is failing so much. People can't afford a place to live. People can't afford food. Cost of living is going up. Also, remember, we're in the holidays. Paychecks going down. And just to think that you have been given money from people because you beg and scream is pathetic. Of course, like I said, I don't know if this was something that they were expecting, something that they weren't expecting, etc. But I will show you a little bit of what goes on here, what is going on. You're going to be able to see it yourself.
Everybody give me subs, come on!
Everyone's saying L, and they're laughing at him.
Fucking gifting! Why aren't you fucking gifting? My subathon's gonna end!
19 seconds. And everyone's L, L, W, you know, basically saying Rip Bozo, that type of stuff. Everyone is just like, it's insane, it's insane. Everyone is just, man, they're going wild now.
Give me subs, please!
Faze Lacey almost started crying after his uncapped subathon lasted only 15 minutes. And like I said, like was said by Axie Palm, I, in particular, am excited when anyone subs. I'm excited when anyone becomes a member. I don't have a lot of them. I don't have a lot of subs or members, and that is fine. I understand because I live in poverty myself. I understand I don't have subs. I can't sub to people. I barely can live myself with what I got. And I absolutely understand that from my community, from all the communities out there. It is tough right now. You have, you know, I would rather you get food for yourself. I would rather, you know, if you're going to give a gift to a family member, give a gift to a family member instead of, you know, giving a gift to me with a sub or whatever, just personally, because bringing that happiness to a family member is a gem, is a big gift that you can give. And of course, every single time I am ever gifted anything, given even a cent, I am very appreciative because I know how hard it is, because I am having a hard time surviving out there. Dokibird and Mint Phantom, along with a lot of other VTubers, did Phantom Thief's Revenge recently. And here is some of the look from some of the fans that were there. I'm going to show you all the look of the fans. There's the big line of people waiting to come in. This is all in Atlanta, of course. Inside, great view. There you go. Open the box. Everyone's very, very happy to be there. Sparks are flying, of course. We're excited. It is very nice to see it full. She won Miss VTuber. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the bad camera work. Here's some more stuff. Piapi UFO as well, as we're going to show. There we go. So there you go. A little bit of Piapi UFO. Here we have Phoebe. She did a big time in that different form. And there you go. Juna Unagi was there as well. Oh God, you suck me dry. What the hell? So yep, doing a lot of wonderful things. The perp in question is here. I guess I don't know. The most unhinged intro to a concert I don't think I'll ever see.
So like, luckily there's a PC here. So here I am playing Luna Snow, and like right now, so you see, like I'm trying to build my team right now. Who's that? Well, yours are Marvel.
There you go, a little bit of intro. Oh, I love this. There you go. Last cup of coffee. She took it back. She made it her own again. They did it. So they did it. She took it back. She took that last cup of coffee and made it her own again. And here we go, Doobie. Nice. And here we go, this one here as well. All of them singing together. Singing that song. Of all things to sing that song. That's great. But yeah, I wanted to show a little bit of everything, of course. Other people mentioning, the last cup of coffee thing. And there we go. Of course, all the other pictures as well. There's a lot to show here. This one's going to be a bit of a long one, of course. A closer picture of them singing and dancing with Doobie. And there you go. A little bit of closer one. Of course, everyone has something.
Everybody sucks. You don't really know. We've all felt like shit. And your ass wrong. Every day keeps going just
They're all headbanging at a Mint concert. Awesome. And here is the last song. Yes. Ah, the wonderful end to it all. Hamtaro Circle is real! There you go, the Hamtaro Circle. And of course, the showing up from above of everybody being there. Everybody was having fun there. Look at that. It was just amazing.
The line for Dokibird, Mint.
All amazing to see. Very happy. And of course, this is a long one because I wanted to show you guys everything that I had when it comes to this. Because it was a big event for Dokibird fans, for Mint fans, for everyone who wanted Dokibird to take everything back. There she is. She took it all back. She took the last cup of coffee and everything back for herself. Neo-Porte's second generation Quattro, all of them, Kohaku Teto, Kuga Leo, and Itoi Toi, are going to each have their 3Ds. Each and every one of them, as you can see here, walking and having their 3Ds. This is amazing to see. I'm glad that small agencies like them are having this. And here we go with each Neo-Porte mentioning each and one of their channels. They're going to have their 3D models will be produced. Stay tuned for more updates. We don't have a specific date when it's going to happen, but here you have Kohaku, you have Leo Kuga, and you also have Itoi Toi Q. You have all of them here. They're going to be having their 3D soon. It's going to be amazing to see, and to see each and every one of them enjoy their time in there, because as you know, other small agencies like First Stage Production, etc. are having them, and of course it is nice to see a small agency bringing in some 3Ds, and especially when large agencies like Nijisanji take forever, in some cases 6 years for some of them to get 3Ds, and some people here, smaller agencies, are getting it within months or within at least a year. We have Vedal, who's talking about something that is happening on December 19th with Neurosama. It's going to be the biggest Neurosama event of the century. Do not be late. It's only been here for a bit, but it's a century now. Yes, Mom. Big. Vedal, can you remind me again tomorrow? Thanks. People are just, responding. Finally achieved AGI. Here we go. And also, we are talking to Neurosama. That's right, guys. Biggest event of the century is happening. Be there, be squared. The first one is Rage Bait, of course. But the second one, does Vedal run the account here in 2 weeks or less? I'm following them at VTubing in general, so trying to learn. Yes, Vedal is running that because Neurosama is an AI. So, of course, Vedal's running that. Please don't square me. I will be there, Neuro. My reaction to this information because I have work that day. Me, when I'm not there, they're square. Okay. And then definitely coming, there's Vedal. That was Vedal in his IRL stream. So that's how Vedal looks IRL. Now you get to see it. I'm sorry. I had to leak it out. I had to leak it. Everyone needs to know. This is how Vito looks IRL. Nyanko Pankotanko is a Turkish Angora culinary catastrophe, and they've recently been a part of my VTuber showcase. Why am I showing them again? Well, here we have their notice of indefinite hiatus. Yes, sadly, it's a dreaded black text on a white background, or white-ish background. My apologies, this comes so suddenly. My VTubing activities have since caused a rift in my nearly 10-year-long relationship, which ultimately came to a head last evening. Fortunately, there is no path towards resolution in which VTubing can remain a part of, so I have come to make an incredibly tough decision, effective immediately. I will be on indefinite hiatus, and all currently scheduled activities, including the 1,000 follower push, will be suspended. Although we may have only known each other for a short while, I feel like we have accomplished so much together despite remaining but a small blip in such a vast space. There's so much achievements of which I'm grateful for. I got the exact art style and quality I wanted for my very first model. Got the same rigor used by my local agency, Faze Connect. I turned an old a tool shed into my dream streaming studio. I was part of co-founding a Twitch team, which is an amazing pair of fellow Babiniku VTubers. I got to stack up regularly with our in-house tactical group, the Sunday Squad. I discovered and cultivated my own niche, and I even got to collab with a certain goth elf and bartender, the latter being an old convention friend who I had the honor of reconnecting with through VTubing. On top of all of it, I discovered my own way of using my knowledge to make a positive contribution to the VTubing space in a way that felt was meaningful. But the greatest accomplishment I had during the time of VTubing space has been, unironically, all the friends I've had the opportunity of making along the way. Whether you were an enjoyer, a subscriber, a fellow content creator, an artist, or another member of the community, in your own unique way, all of you played a part in making my VTubing experience absolutely worth it for me. And I couldn't be more grateful for having had the opportunity. Literally every investment of any sort I had made within the VTubing space has had some sort of positive outcome for me, and this has been the most fulfilling experience I've ever had. In VTubing, I felt like literally anything was possible. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to everyone who gave this little cat a chance. I don't know for sure when or if I'll be back, but all I can say is that this is not goodbye. This is only ciao from meow. Sincerely, Nyanko Pankotanko. And of course, the things that are important in life are the things you focus on, which is the relationship. Of course, it's a 10-year-long relationship. They can't just leave it like that, which makes perfect sense, of course, and I support them in their choice. Honestly, heartbreaking to read. Hope you, whatever you do, it's the correct decision. Truly one of the kind VTuber, and genuinely, I think you'd go so far. Don't really know what's going on in the background, but I hope you can come back with a full support on this and full steam ahead. Love you, Nanko. All the luck I have, I give to you. You have Akuma Miko saying, I will be waiting patiently for your return. Wishing you the best, Wild Spice. Neko, miss you, Bredzies. And you have best of luck in your future endeavors. Everyone's wishing them luck, and I wish them luck as well. Mikeneko, who I've covered, and I've gotten a lot of hate for being positive on, because I'm a person who also has mental health things that I have to deal with. And I do know how hard it is when you have anxiety. I have severe anxiety disorder. So I absolutely know how hard it is when you have anxiety. So I'm trying to be very human with her. Of course, there are things that she's done that, of course, deserve some criticism. Always. I'm not saying just forget everything. There's criticism to be involved. But because my bias is because of the fact that I do have mental health stuff myself, I can empathize a lot more with her. And I'm showing you guys some positivity here from her. She is about to reach 1 million subscribers. Of course, this could be in a week. It could be in a couple of days. We don't know. It's like big W's. Thank you everyone who has subscribed. It feels like one of my dreams is about to come true. I hope it does. Want to see it happen with everyone. That's what I'm thinking. And of course, I hope that it does happen for her, because the community's been through a lot. Her community's been through a lot. She's been trying to be a lot more positive, which is a huge step forward compared to what she was before. And I'm glad that she is doing these positive things. And to push the positivity a bit further, she's continuing with her holocure thing that she's been doing recently, because she didn't want to make it just a one-off situation. As you can see here, the community gave her a lot of love, a lot of positivity, and here we go.
スピード重視かゆく欲しいね
Paying Pequota a lot.
かゆくないねそいつ真っ先に倒してあれフラフラしてるのこれ
Her former
ちょ
genmate,
っと待
of
って
course,
ください
as a lot of people already
そ
know.
ろそろ使おうかな
So yeah, just showing you a little bit of positivity. I know I may still get flack for this, but I do want to be positive on this one, because the more positive we are, the better she'll end up being in her mental health, and the more she can heal, and the community can heal overall. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase VTubers of all sizes, shapes, forms, all types, because as a tradition that I want to create is have that positivity push people forward, bring people up with me, even though I'm not a big VTuber myself, bring people up, use my little bit of reach that I have out there to bring positivity into the community, not have all this drama, all this negativity, all this kind of stuff, just make everything worse. I don't want that. I want just positive stuff. And that's what I try to do. Today we're talking about Lucas, EN VTuber, super sweet Lucas. Let's take a look at their Twitch as well. Here we go. Let's take a look at their about section, as we always do. Twitch affiliate, hello, I'm Lucas, a variety gaming VTuber who also has a bunny ears. I hope you'll stop by one of my streams. And of course, let's take a look at one of their streams, what they say. Very fluffy tail.
God, I can give the most malicious looking smile now. I love it.
Very great to see. Yep. That is malicious looking.
God, I love that. Look at that shit.
Really enjoying themselves, of course. There we go. And here you go with Lucas and their YouTube side. It is a VOD repository, but that's perfectly normal. As I've said before, I always mention this whenever someone has a VOD repository in their YouTube side. YouTube is much better with retaining VODs, with keeping your VODs for a longer period. Twitch takes forever to actually put a VOD out, and when they do, it is gone like in 7 days for affiliates, and I think up to 30 days if you're like Twitch Turbo or something like that. So yeah, they don't give you very much time. But YouTube, years. I have years of VODs on several on my old channel and this channel as well. Several months of VODs that even Twitch would never have. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.